This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's get to our main event. John Cena is going to win the Raw Elimination Chamber match over Randy Orton, R-Truth, John Morrison, King Sheamus, and CM Punk. It takes 33 minutes and 10 seconds, and Meltzer would note on his first night back as a referee, Scott James, a.k.a. Scott Armstrong, got the main event. I didn't like this one as good, but it was still a fine match. It got 4 stars. But you're probably right. I probably liked the other one just because it was first. What'd you think? This one was different to me, and I can't really put my finger on why. Maybe it is, as you said, just too much of the good stuff. But they're breaking the glass and going through, I mean, all that crazy stuff. It's all here. You watched it back. What's your take on this main event?
Well, everybody busted their ass, but, you know, once you've crashed through the glass a time or two, you know, and nobody's bleeding, nobody gets stretchered out as a result of it. It's a lot of the same stuff. And again, in that time period, you know, right last few years that I was there, they had made that Elimination Chamber a little more padded. It was a little more talent friendly. It allowed for some bigger bumps. At this particular time, though, it was still a very dangerous thing. And the eliminations, I think, you know, were all done well, very creative, some high impact stuff. And I don't know that the winner was something that you could have predicted because you had some players in there. You know, CM Punk would have been a favorite, I would think, wouldn't he?
I mean, you would think coming into this, it certainly felt like it to me. Meltzer would write, Punk then monkey flipped Cena through the glass. That was the 5th time. And given it was set up for the finish, probably should have been only the only time, or at worst, the 2nd time on the night. Punk then tried the same thing to Morrison, but Morrison held on to the pod and didn't go through and came back with a knee. Morrison missed Starship Pain on Punk and was selling the knee that had broken the glass earlier. Punk then pinned Morrison at 32.50 with the GTS, and Cena immediately got Punk in the attitude adjustment, threw him over the top rope onto the grating, and pinned him on the outside of the ring at 33.10. So Punk is the last man in there to be eliminated. And, you know, this to me in hindsight feels like, well, duh, they're going to push John Cena. But I think a lot of fans probably thought this is Punk's year. Punk's going to do it. And it didn't happen.
I agree. I don't think it would have been a shock if he would have went over. He was getting over, but still, you know, Cena was their guy. And you want to end the night on an, feel-good moment, I think. If you've spent all that money, you've drug your family out there, and you guys have been there for hours, you probably want to have a feel-good moment. And Cena was the guy, and he was the feel-good moment.
2 questions, then we'll wrap this one up. One, have you produced an Elimination Chamber match before? Did you do one of these or any ever?
I don't think so. You know, just car crashes and stuff, which I've said before, are not my forte.
Michael Hayes deal here.
Yeah.
Let's also mention this is a phenomenal show. And I think if you're looking for an old show to go back and watch this week, if you're still social distancing and staying home and all that and got some extra free time, throw this one on because this is an underrated show. And we're going to get into that. But you've got 2 chamber matches here, one for the SmackDown Heavyweight Championship, one for the number 1 contender spot for Raw, where the winner is going to be in the title match at WrestleMania 27. Jerry Lawler's got a title shot here. Yes, Jerry Lawler. And this show does pretty decent, I guess. 212,000 buys on pay-per-view. That's way down from the year prior, 287,000 buys. But still, 200,000 buys, you're still very profitable.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.